your child can't bear going to school because it's just too hard to cope with the stress, the structure, the bullying or the boredom, don't give up on them being well educated, getting a good job and living a fulfilling life. It is possible to do all of these things without school. You do have to provide educational opportunities and encourage your child to make good choices. It's not that they can just stop going to class and watch TV all day and still get into the course that they want or the job that they apply for. But if school's really not working out and you would love to give your child a different option, you can, without ruining their future. The best way for someone to prepare for a fulfilling future is to figure out what their interests are, what their skills are, and how they can develop them to have a positive impact on the world. Figuring these things out can be easier for children who are not enrolled at school because they actually have the time and space to come up with some ideas and pursue them. In many countries, the legal way to opt out of school is to register for homeschooling. This doesn't mean taking the lessons, assignments, exams, stress and frustration of school and doing them at home. You could keep using textbooks and worksheets if you wanted to do a more traditional style of homeschooling or even distance education. But if you want to do something more like unschooling or child-led learning, you simply fill in some paperwork and explain your educational approach, which in this case is allowing your child to pursue their interests by reading books and watching YouTube tutorials, going on excursions with local homeschooling groups and talking to experts. Then, at regular intervals, you submit evidence that your child participated in a range of educational activities and they've grown in various skills and understandings. In some states, you might have to tick extra boxes regarding required curriculum, especially in the areas of English and maths, but there are plenty of ways to do this while still focusing on topics of interest. You can start homeschooling right now, as long as you are comfortable with providing a range of educational opportunities and are available to supervise your child during the week. However, this is a big step, and you might benefit from getting some extra support. That's where learning centres come in. At a learning centre, you can meet with an advisor who will work with you and your child to design a learning plan that can be used in your homeschooling application. Then you can stay and be involved, or continue with your normal daily routine on the days that your child attends the learning centre, which could be in a library or a community hall or a specially designed learning space. There, your child can have fun and explore their interests, make friends in a community of fellow independent learners, request tutoring or workshops on topics that interest them, get regular advice and support from mentors, and even get help preparing for university. Over the past 2 decades, with the help of a learning centre called North Star, all of the young people in the program who have wanted to get into university have. Young people are arriving at North Star with anxiety or anger from being frustrated at school, and are leaving as motivated individuals who get good jobs and live fulfilling lives. Epic Life Learning Community is also a member of the Liberated Learners network, which is based on the North Star model, and likewise offers weekly one-on-one mentoring for teenagers. However, Epic also uses Agile Learning Centre tools to make self-directed education more accessible to younger students and students who want a bit more structure by making planning, reflection and culture building a more regular group activity. For more information on North Star, Epic or other alternative approaches, check out the links in the description below. You can also ask questions in the comments or contact your nearest learning centre or homeschooling support group to see how they can help. Now, I know a lot of people that love school. I was one of them, and I have a video about my personal education story. I also know a lot of people that like school, or at least tolerate the subjects they don't like for the sake of the subjects they do, and the friends they have, and the clubs they're a part of. If your child generally likes school, but is struggling with a particular aspect, talk to a teacher or guidance counsellor to see how they can help. Perhaps you can transfer your child to a different kind of school, like a democratic school where they can have a say in the rules, or a Montessori school where they can learn at their own pace. However, if your child would benefit from leaving the school system to rediscover a love of learning, make sure you look into self-directed education, and help other parents discover this option for their families by sharing this video with as many people as possible, so that students who are really struggling with school can finally celebrate learning.